What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to this week's final episode of the greatest podcast on turf. I'm Anthony.
I'm Ryan.
And today we are back with our Week 10 NFL predictions. It's currently Tuesday, November 8th at 10 o'clock p.m. So barring any major injuries, these are our predictions for these games. My record through this season is 74, 78, and 1. I went 10 and 3 last week with my game predictions. I'm back. If you guys didn't watch our best bets video yesterday, we're 32 and 19 against the spread since week 2. We are up money. Just throwing it out there. I don't know if you guys are really pocket watching or not, but we're up money. So yeah, we're going to go through each games from Thursday's games all the way to Monday night's games. Be sure to check out Monday's fantasy football, or Monday's 2023 NFL mock draft. It's doing really good on YouTube. Go check it out. Please hit the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Check out this week's Stardom Situm episode for fantasy football and our best bets. And before we get into any content, Ryan's going to tell you guys about our sponsor.
Little Italy Pizzeria. They got the best cheesesteaks, the best pizza in all of Delaware. 2 locations. One of those being in Middletown, Delaware. The other one being in Towns End. It is a great family business, a great food, great people, great prices. Be sure to come in and check it out. Let them know that the greatest podcast on turf sent you. They will take care of you. Show proof that you're subscribed. They let you listen to us, and they will hook you up with an additional discount. With no further ado, Thursday night.
Game of the Year Part 2.
Game of the Year Part 2.
Atlanta,
Falcons,
Carolina.
Panthers.
Who did you take in this one? I'm curious.
Falcons.
Why?
Because they're the only team going for something.
That's fair enough. I like that, and that's why I chose the Falcons as well. Keep it short and sweet. Fantasy football purposes, if you're down bad, you got to start DJ Moore. You obviously have the Deontay Foremans of the world and maybe the Chuba Hubbards of the world. Obviously, Cordero Patterson. Probably have to start Kyle Pitts because you drafted him way too high like we said not to. And maybe if you are down bad enough, you have to start Drake London this week. So that's all this game has going for it. It's a boring game. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, they played each other good last time. I can't see this being a Game of the Year-esque game again.
What if I want to talk about it?
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I didn't think you did. I've known you for how long now?
5 and 10.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 8 years now. So I kind of know
Sure.
the vibe. Like,
I was just asking.
no, it's fair. And I mean, I respect you asking the question, but I didn't say I just didn't think that you were the type of guy that
Seahawks
would want.
Bucks.
Thank you. Tampa Bay, and it's not close. They're playing in Germany.
I don't know how to look at that.
What other way to look at it is literally they're playing in Germany. What other way are you thinking of looking at that statement, that they're playing in Germany?
I'm going with Tampa in this one also.
They're back?
I don't know.
They're back.
I really wouldn't be surprised if Seattle won.
Why?
Because Tampa sucks.
No, they don't. They're the best team in the NFC.
I'll bet you they don't win the NFC.
We already kind of have that bet.
Do we?
Chiefs Bucks Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still taking the Bucks in this one because Tom Brady's just a little bit better than Geno.
I would say a little bit.
Tampa is struggling though. Receivers ain't catching. Lenny ain't running. Apparently, they're the worst running team in the history of football.
Because Leonard Fournette's a bitch.
Yo,
He was literally...
you run your ass over. What about it?
He literally was like, oh, I feel disrespected with my lack of playing time. They were on a 10-play drive, and they took him out and put Rashad White in for a couple plays, and he was disrespected by that.
I just can't wait for me to be right about Rashad White, but it's just taking time.
If you don't take Leonard Fournette off me, I still want Rashad White.
I don't think Melvin Gordon's going to get it done for you.
I give you Drake London or Kadarius Toney.
Oh, ooh, let's go.
I mean, it's Rashad White we're talking about. It's a backup running back. It's not fucking Saquon.
He could be Saquon, though, one day. That's the thing. Rashad White has the upside.
Are you done?
You're the one that offered me.
Listen, I just want to get the deal done. I wanted to get the Saquon deal done.
You offered me some dumb shit.
I offered you Chris Olave and Leonard Fournette for Saquon.
Leonard Fournette, who sucks.
For Saquon. You said you wanted a twofer.
Yeah, better twofer.
It's the best I could do.
Okay, then move on.
That's fine. I will move on.
Fine.
I'm just saying. I mean, I gave you what close to how I felt as though Saquon was valued.
Don't take it personal, all right?
I'm not taking it personal.
I'm feeling attacked.
I'm just letting you.
I'm feeling attacked.
I'm just letting you know how I feel about the situation. I feel as though I sent you a solid offer.
Uh-huh.
I mean, unless you wanted like a D-Hop and like a Melvin Gordon.
It would have to be like a No, it would have to be like a D-Hop and like a Damian Pierce.
You're out of your fucking mind. For Saquon and who? Mike Will?
No, just Saquon.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's fine.
You can have a Chuba Hubbard and D-Hop.
Just realize that Leonard Fournette ain't gonna bring you a title.
That's fine.
So have fun in second, or third, or fourth.
I have other trade suitors. It's fine. I ain't worried.
You don't.
We still afloat. We ain't worried.
Yeah. Okay. What about the podcast league?
That's different. That's literally 2 different leagues, 2 different situations.
You mad?
No, I'm not even mad. I'm just saying you're throwing it in my face like I chose to be 2-6 in my own league, but it's fine. But yeah,
1-6.
I'm 2-6 actually. Tool bag. Next up, Seattle, Tampa. Still for fantasy football purposes, you got Kenneth Walker. He is a tough start this week, but you have to start him just because how good he's been doing. You got the DK Metcalf and maybe even the Tyler Lockett's of the world. Then on the Tampa Bay side, you have ours truly, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. Tom Brady isn't a bad start this week, in my opinion.
K-Dot, just start them all.
Yeah. Why the hell not? Next up, Lions, Bears.
Guy
Taking
just goes
Chicago.
in whatever order he wants.
Yeah, I'm sensing a little bit of hostility to the first 6 minutes of this episode.
Surprised you're not going to bring up Commanders Philly next.
Well, I go in order of the app gives me. Commanders, Phillies, Monday night, so I ain't talking about that till the end.
I hope so, but who knows what your order.
Listen, I'm sensing a little bit of hostility right now through the first...
I'm sensitive from you.
I'm sensing it from you.
Listen, I just offered Saquon, you offered me Leonard Fournette. Like, it's fair.
And Chris Olave.
Oh, yeah, because he's just that good. How many touchdowns does he have every year? Like 1?
Fucking no, I don't care. He puts up good fantasy numbers.
No, he don't.
You're ready to win now.
Mid fantasy numbers.
He's good for at least 10 to 15 a week.
Yeah, woohoo. Let's go.
Would you rather have 2 guys that score good or 1?
Okay. Think about it like this. Leonard puts up how much? 10 to 15?
12
Maybe.
to 20, we'll say.
You're begging.
12 to
You're
12 to,
begging.
we'll say 12
You're
to
begging.
15.
Okay. And Olave puts up 10 to 15?
Yes.
So they put up about 30 combined?
Mm-hmm.
Saquon puts up about 22.
Okay.
So I can find somebody that gets me 8 and it's the same shit.
Exactly. So just let's do the trade.
No.
Okay, it's fine. Your loss. Next up, Chicago,
My loss.
Detroit. Give me Chicago. Justin Fields is playing out of his fucking mind. And it's literally simple as that. Detroit needs to just start tanking so they can get a top pick and get their future franchise quarterback. Because winning games is, yeah, it's going to look good and good for them and all,
I
but...
bet you the Bears make the playoffs before the Jaguars.
It's too... I mean, the Jags play in the loaded AFC.
What? That's your argument?
Yes!
That's a horrible one.
How?
Who is the better division? Probably the Bears.
Who, Minnesota?
Y'all got the Titans and Texans?
And the Colts? Yup.
Yeah, okay. Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
Don't even have a coach.
Maybe not this year, but in longevity terms, bro?
Longevity? You think the Packers who have like the one...
Fuck the Packers.
The Packers
They
are
suck.
like the winningest franchise ever.
They suck.
They're like the winningest franchise
Patriots.
ever. And the Vikings who are 7-1 with Kirk Cousins and the Lions who are apparently rebuilding like goats. You want to take that bet?
Nope.
And you're getting Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence is apparently him.
Talk
That's
to me
crazy.
next year. We'll talk next year when the Jags have another offseason under their belt and then when they're ready to contend for a Super Bowl. Thank you. Let's talk about the Bears-Lions game.
I got the Bears. The Lions aren't playing for anything, and the Bears they're on up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just Justin Fields being, the dog that he is. He's the best second-year quarterback in the league. He broke Mike Vick's record. That's something that no other quarterback can say. Because he broke the record.
Yeah.
And he, Cole Kmet's looking like a dog. Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney. I never thought I'd be hyping up the Bears, but once I give Khalil Herbert the ball, they're going to be the best team in football.
You're probably
that's
right.
Scientifically proven.
You're probably right.
Khalil Herbert is Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting him the ball.
Cleveland, Miami.
Where the hell is this one? I didn't see it.
Is it
Oh, there
even
it
on
is.
there?
Yeah.
I was going to say. Oh, this is great. I'm taking Miami in this one. I'm also liking the over 48.5. I just think that if push comes to shove, and if this game somehow does turn into a shootout, I like Miami. Tua's undefeated as a starter.
Thanks.
Tua's undefeated as a starter. They yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'm so glad we get paid to say that Tua's better than Jacoby Brissett. I'm taking the Dolphins. I'll let him keep laughing. Tyreek Hill's probably the best player in football. But Jalen Waddle, they're the best duo. Tua, he's just a dog. Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert, they're back to the Niners stage. Their coach is a stud. He is smart. I'm not sure how good he is in football situations because they had a pretty big mess up last week against Chicago.
Yeah, they did.
The time management, I kind of forget if it was like before half or at the end. I think it was before half. So he's got to work on a couple things, but give me the Dolphins in this one against the Browns. The Browns are trying their best to have a decent record before Watson comes back.
That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're on a bye next week, I believe, and then he's back.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick him up in waivers if you want, or fantasy if you want.
That might not be a bad hold, but although it does scare me that Deshaun Watson hasn't played football in literally 2 years.
Yeah, so there's nothing saying that he's going to be good at all.
He literally hasn't played a down of football since in 2 years. This is his second, yeah.
And it doesn't seem like he's a good person, so luck isn't on his side.
Karma.
Yeah. So if karma's a thing, I don't. Granted,
I think that
if you need a quarterback, I think you should go pick him up.
I think we've had some instances where karma is a bitch.
She's a mirror.
I respect
and
it.
I just traded away Aaron Rodgers, so I think I'm going to go pick up Deshaun Watson. I'll start it out there. What's the next game?
Broncos Titans.
Nice.
Give me Denver. Why? Because they're coming off the bye.
This dude's just a full-blown hater.
And they have everything to lose.
This guy.
Give me Denver. Nathaniel Hackett knows he's playing for his job. Although if Cliff Kingsbury still has a job through the first 9 weeks of the season, I can see why Nathaniel Hackett still has his. I'm taking the Broncos in this one. I think that their offense is going to be able to click. I think that they're going to be able to throw the ball all over the yard against the Titans secondary that lacks good. And I'm taking the Broncos in this one.
I'm taking the Titans. I don't know what football he's been watching, but the Broncos haven't thrown it over the yard since Peyton Manning was there. And tell me I'm wrong because I'm not.
I wasn't even going to say that you're wrong, Ryan. I was literally just listening to your explanation.
Derrick Henry's going to be able to run all over the Broncos defense, besides Nick Manito because he's a dog, Oklahoma legend.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like the Titans in this one. They're playing for something. The Broncos are trading away their best players, a.k.a. Nick Chubb. And they know that they're not going to make a Super Bowl run. They know they're not going to make a playoff run. They know that they're the Broncos, and the Broncos just suck. So with all that being said, give me the Titans in this one. And I'm not sure it's close. Disrespectfully.
Bills-Vikings. This is a game I'm excited for.
I'm not.
It just comes down to if Josh Allen's going to play or not.
I would rather, for the storyline, him not play.
Yeah.
But I hope he's healthy.
Yeah, I hope he's healthy, but
But for the storyline, you know who the backup is? Just take a wild guess.
Is it Case? Oh, shit.
Case
and Diggs? Revenge game?
Case and Diggs revenge game?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bills all in. Don't care if he plays or not. Shoving it.
Slamming it. Slamming Buffalo.
Yep. Not with the numbers, though, because if Case plays, then the odds are going to change tremendously.
Thanks.
So wait until they do change before you do anything with this line.
Absolutely.
Unless you wanted to take the Vikings right now, which is a risk because if they're going to get dogged with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in the Vikings personally. I think they're fraudulent.
I think they're the best team in their division.
I feel like the Bears would give them a run for the money.
All that matters is that the Vikings win the division and the Bengals finish better than the Packers.
Yeah, and Michael Pittman ain't top 10. So we're right back where we were. Curtis Samuel's over, my man. Curtis Samuel's like number 12 this year. I don't know how.
Now, if that was last year, I'd have been riding my fucking high horse. That and Matt Stafford, yo, I'd have been swimming in money. But it's fine now.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason, you know? But yeah, I'm rocking with the Bills unless Case Keenum's a starter. Then if Case Keenum's a smart starter, I'm slamming the Bills. Next up, Texans Giants. This isn't close. I'm taking the Giants coming off the bye week with a healthy Kenny Galladay. Enough said. I said what I said, and I'm rocking with it.
I'm taking the Giants. I don't think Kenny Galladay does shit. What? What do you want to bet on? What?
Over 0.5 catches.
No.
I don't even know if that fucking bet would cash.
Yeah, because he might not play. Give me the Giants in this one. They're the better team. They're playing for something. And the Texans, I don't even know what to say about the Texans. It seems like there's only one team that they can get a win against. I don't need to say the team because we all know it.
Thou who shall remain nameless.
Give me the Giants in this one.
Chiefs, Jags.
Oh, speaking of the team.
Shit, give me the Jags. Jags are going to come out in this one. They're going to throw the ball all over the yard against Kansas City, and Trevor's going to get his first career win versus Mahomes.
You know that's something Tannehill has done twice. Trevor's never done it.
I'm taking the Chiefs in this one. It's really not close. I do like Travis Etienne anytime touchdown and over on total yards in this one. I think him and Christian Kirk are going to play a big part in the Jags offense this week. And if they have success, it's going to mean those two guys are going. And those two guys are having a good game along with Trevor. So, I mean, I do like the Chiefs in this one, but there's some Jags player prop bets that I do not hate this week.
I like the Chiefs also. I don't think it's close. I don't really think I have to explain too much here. Chiefs are
So if you had to pick the spread, are you taking the Chiefs -9 or the Jags +9?
I would never take the Jags.
Fair enough.
That should tell you.
I really thought about taking them on my best bets, but looking into it, they're 3-6 against the spread this year, and I just didn't like it.
Their record's like 3-6 too.
Mm-hmm.
What a coincidence!
It's fine. They just need to go 4-3. They could do it.
It's about to be 4-2.
It's fine.
Just throwing it out there, and then they play the Texans, so that's 4-1.
Chiefs Steelers or Saints Steelers. We will be at the game Sunday.
Yeah, so if you're there, you might see us. Probably not, based on probability.
Who are we?
If I wear a red Kyler Murray jersey, you might see me. Will I do that? No, because I'm not that asshole.
Yeah, it's fair.
Will I wear generic black? I can be a Saints fan or a Steelers fan.
With two.
Whoever wins, I can cheer for on the way out.
I'm cheering for the Steelers, though.
I really don't give a hoover damn. Who I cheer for? I have to start Deontay Dropson this week. Maybe I'll cheer for him.
I'm taking the Steelers in this one, though. Who'd you take?
I took Saints, I think. Yeah, Saints. Because the Saints are coming off a loss and they're playing for something. I don't even know. I'm gotta stop lying. I took the Saints in this one because they're just better, and the Steelers suck. Granted, TJ Watt's back, and that's going to change the whole entire dimension. And Steelers are going to probably win by 30, but give me the Saints. Why? I really don't.
I'm taking the Steelers. Colts Raiders. Give me the Raiders. Jeff Saturday is not good on Sunday.
Respect. I mean, I'm taking the Raiders also, and I don't think I'm going to throw in a reason. I like that. I think that's the best thing you said all day.
Boom. Rams Cards.
Oh God.
I want you to take the lead on this one.
I took the Rams.
Me
I can't do
too.
it.
Me too. I'm just so
more.
sick of picking the Cardinals every week and just getting disappointed and going through my wins and losses every Tuesday when I do this week shit and just seeing the loss. I'm done. I'm out on Cliff Kingsbury and the Cardinals experiment. We talked about it on Monday's podcast. They got to do this rebuild the right way. They got to listen to Anthony and Ryan and what we say. So I took the Rams in this one, unfortunately.
I took the Rams also. They're still going for the playoffs. I don't know what the Cardinals are going for.
I'm going to let you take the next one, too.
I don't know the next
No,
one.
Dallas at Green Bay.
This guy just thinks I know, even though he don't even go off the right list.
Well, there's only 2 games left next, so I'm pretty sure you can assume which way we're going with this.
Yep.
The Sunday night game and the Monday night game.
We're good. We're back. I took the Cowboys over the Packers. Do I like it? No. Hell no. I want no parts. I'm not betting on it. I'm not touching it. I'm not even watching the game because I'll be at a different game. Unless it's at 4, so I'll be keeping up with it on ESPN in the car.
That drive home is going to suck so fucking bad.
Why do you say that?
Because we're literally... Well, for me it is, because I'm driving. But we're
We'll
literally...
be back home by like 10, 11.
Probably. I mean, what if the game ends at 4? We'll probably have to stop and get gas at least once on the way home.
How many times do you think we got to get gas?
We'll probably have to get gas once on the way there and probably once on the way home.
You just said we're going to have to stop at least once on the way back. That implies more than once.
Well, at least once. Like if I have to pee, we're going to have to stop somewhere to pee. Or like if I'm hungry, we're going to stop somewhere and get some food. So like...
That's fair. I'm just... Okay.
We're taking my mom's car, though, so we're going to have a lot more space than, like, if we took my car.
Yeah. We should stop at Cracker Barrel.
I'm glad we're not taking my dad's car, though, because Friday his car would not start, and I don't feel like dealing with that.
Yeah. We would have to just go up to somebody.
Hey! Yeah.
Was it battery?
Yeah, he had to get a new battery.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Chargers, Niners. Is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
What does the name start with? Ah, I thought I was...
Oh, no. Fuck that. I would have probably... If I got that text, I probably would have had to pause and, like, just take a second. Just... No. I'm standing up for it. No, fucking... Wow.
Okay.
Fucking gun down. Niners, Chargers.
I'm taking the Niners.
Why?
They're better. And they're going to win the Super Bowl.
No.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to lose to the Chiefs.
They're going to lose to Tampa in the NFC Championship because Tom Brady's him. Tom Brady's God. They call him God Brady. I call him Thomas Edward Patrick Brady God Jr. for a reason.
I think there's only one person that calls him that.
I'm his biggest fan, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're over Giselle now. Too soon?
Love no thotty. That's all I gotta say now.
Okay.
I'm liking the Niners in this one. I took the Chargers +7 though on best bets. I think they'll be able to keep it close. A lot of their games have been one possession games, so I don't think that changes this week. I do think that the Chargers offense may run into some stifling troubles from those 49ers defense, especially they're coming off the bye. Christian McCaffrey is going to be more involved. Now, will I be surprised if the Chargers get gunned down and the Niners just come out and score like 30? No, because the Jags did it earlier in the season. So I wouldn't be surprised at that, but I did take the Niners, but I do like the Chargers +7 this week.
Yeah, I took the Niners also. Final game, Commanders traveling to Philly. Carson Wentz revenge tour, even though he ain't playing.
Give me Taylor Heineke and the boys.
The Philly's
losing to the Eagles.
They're so due, but they can't lose after they lost the World Series.
No.
It's literally killing the dog. So
Philly would just revert back to normal. I know, like, crime rates have been down since...
Okay.
No, like, actually, like, crime rates, like, have statistically been down since the Eagles have been doing good and the Phillies were in the World Series.
Nice.
Crime rates would just skyrocket back up tenfold. So the Eagles gotta win.
For the city.
Yup.
Brotherly love, baby.
Yup.
Give me the Eagles
Dog.
in this one.
Oh, my God. Give me the Eagles. This game, all right.
There's nothing we can say. The Eagles are way better than the Commanders.
This was a great episode. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Be sure to check out all our other content, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Peace.